Hi guys, I know it's been a few days since I've posted a YouTube video, so I got a call from Mom and my father this morning, and they're both wondering what I've been up to. First off, I just want to show you this little video that I just watched. Try to watch this without laughing. That little girl sounds like a bear choking. Alright, back on track. Some of you already know this, but recently I came up with a decision about my education. And I know back at the beginning of the summer I had planned on going to Morrisville in the fall with Liz, who is already there. But that didn't exactly fall through because I was unsure of what I wanted to do with my life at the time, and I was thinking that maybe if I wanted to get into stuff with horses, that maybe it wouldn't be it wouldn't have a strong enough solid base to go off of, because I was afraid, with the whole economy just falling apart, that jobs would be minimized, and I didn't want to have to worry about that. So I decided to go into maybe education, because kids need to learn if they want to do what they want to do in life, So I decided that I was going to go to school for teaching instead, which ruled out Morrisville, because the only reason I wanted to go to Morrisville is for the horses and the equine program that they have, which is what I wanted to do before. I don't want to do that anymore. So I decided to look around for, being a teacher. But I wasn't really telling anyone about this at the time because I didn't want people to know that I was questioning my original decision, which I was so set on in the first place. Like, I wanted to go to Morrisville, and I paid for my own application and everything, did all the work so that I could get there on my own and be proud of myself for doing that, when all in the end decided to be pointless because my quick decision to want to do that had actually just been foolish. So my mom came to me with this decision, and she didn't know that I wasn't planning on going to Morrisville, but she kind of knew on her own that I wasn't going to go. My mom came to me with this idea because Chance had been planning to go to live in Washington with her husband Rocky and her two kids Ashley and Shelby in the fall, probably like at the end of October, and she thought that maybe I could come out here with them and try college out here. So at first I was like, oh, I don't know, but then I got to thinking about it, and I really like the idea, get out of New York, try something out. And so I didn't really let her know that I was excited about it, but I kind of was. And then one day, Chance told me about it in the car on the way home because she picked me up from school, and she said she offered that too. And by then I had already been positive that I wanted to do that, so I said yes. And I went home and I put in an application for EVCC, which is Everett Community College. It's a community college in Washington. And I got accepted. So we had this whole plan for me going to Washington with Chance in the end of October, but every time that we kept planning for it to go, it kept being sooner and sooner and sooner until it was halfway through August. So it was kind of rushed at me, but I was excited to go, and I was more than eager to go. I wanted to get here so that I could start my, like, life on my own kind of thing. But, so when we left, that was hard, which it was going to be hard anyways, even if I went to Morrisville. But, I don't know, I'm going all the way across the country here, So we've been here for about 2 weeks, going in 3 weeks now, and I've been enjoying it, but also my mom was here, so I was kind of like avoiding the whole fact that I'm going to be here for 2 years, so I don't know. Yeah, so she had to leave, and that was just as hard as leaving in the first place, if not harder. So when it was time for my mom to leave, when we were standing out in the driveway getting ready for them to drive away, I didn't want to be crying, in the sense that I wanted them to see that I'm strong enough, to want to, like, start my own life and be here away from them. But my mom was crying, and Donetta was crying, and my grandmother was crying, and I was doing good. I was biting it back, and until I don't know, I couldn't. But the tears did flow, but it wasn't a big sob fest, if that's what you mean. And I'm proud of myself for keeping my cool. Even after they left, I went in and I watched Shelby, and I kept myself cool, calm, But because I think a part of that, the reason that I kept myself calm was because, and this is going to be new to some of you, and some of you don't know this, and some of you do. My mom and I had a conversation when she was here about my whole schooling. And she had said that, and I quote, unquote this, so you can't blame me for this, it is a really stupid decision to leave New York for your education. And she didn't say it to me. She was saying it about something else, about, like, she's talking about how Chance was able to get a job right then and there because she had gone to school in New York for her nursing. And that quote just stuck in my head. And I thought about it, and I told her that maybe I shouldn't go to school here. But I'm not going to come home right now. You know what I mean? So I made the decision that I'm going to stay here and help Chance out and get a job, save up some money, live on my own for a bit, away from home. And then when I get sick of it, I'll be coming home, which will probably be less than 2 years. And I think that that's what kept me going when Mom had to leave. It didn't, have me, because I know now that I can just get up, I have the option to go home if I want to. And I know that's really not that true, because plane tickets are expensive, and I can't just go out and buy one right now and go. And there's so much of my stuff here that most of it I can leave here, but just stuff that I want with me, So, yeah. But I know that I can come home, and I've been keeping myself on that page, thinking that, so that I don't have to be afraid of anything, I've been keeping myself kind of busy, not in the sense of, running around a lot, because there's not really much we can do to run around I don't feel like spending all my money, so we're kind of just, stuck. But I've been keeping myself busy more as I'm doing things around the house, like I'll watch movies or just little things, stuff like that. I'll read, just to keep my mind busy, because I don't have anything to do right now. But tomorrow will be my first day of babysitting Ashley and Shelly while Chance goes to work. But I'll tell you a little secret. She's not too excited to go to work. Apparently, working with old people isn't appealing to her, so. But, that's what's going through my head right now. So, everything that I've said has been completely honest, so you got a chance to read my mind, if that's a way to put it. So, I hope everything is okay at home, and I miss you guys so much. I can't wait to come home, and I'll see you at Christmas time, I guess, because that's when I'm coming home next. Love you guys. Bye.